This is my book.
Yeah, you got. I got one. You can give
Yeah,
us
it's more fat.
Oh.
It becomes fat and thick and.
Oh, okay. Is it
And
English?
this is a new one.
Is it
no,
English?
it's not. We don't
Oh, no
have
English.
No English.
Oh, this is a new one. Yeah.
Nobody can.
Translate.
Nobody is ready. The start and
She may got someone can help.
because
翻
all
译，你这个朋友也。
他不一定会翻译。
because all the gematria,
Yeah, I see.
it's very
Yeah.
difficult.
就是数学
Many
啊
many
从数
many
数研究
many mathematics, many number, gematria,
它是那个
acronym.
But you can give me one maybe,
I
or
give-
just borrow me
I
one.
give you.
or something.
Yeah, I give.
拿去给他们看，
我
我看不懂的。
我没有这个，我没有这个。
是吧？
他这新的，他就收下来，太厚了。
嗯嗯。
I give you present. It's
Thank you.
it's not the
Okay,
newest,
I got
but
a new one. Good. Oh, you got a that picture, same. Yeah.
it's the same picture,
I got
but it's a
I got
different.
I got a thick one.
Yeah, you have
Where-
Yimar.
Yeah, the
This is
one where
first
you're
one.
pointing.
But now inside these two books.
Sure. Oh,
There's
two
two
books.
books
Okay.
inside,
Yeah,
and it's more
yeah.
thick all the time.
Wow. So you do lots of teaching every week. You do teaching every week.
Almost every week
Yeah,
we
yeah,
give
I
we do here a lesson. I put
You some help or someone else?
it's somebody that help me with the camera.
Ah, I see it. Then Theo
And
tell me.
Theo used to be. Theo now is in Romania.
I know. He
It's some-
been long time.
Yeah,
Why?
a few years.
He married over there?
Not yet, no.
I wonder.
Almost. He has somebody. I
Oh,
think,
okay.
yeah.
That's good.
And his father is there. He have to take care of his
Oh,
father.
this one. Oh, father's still alive. I see.
His father.
13 years ago, very, very sick.
Yeah,
Parents.
he's very
Yes.
old.
Yeah,
Very old.
you know.
Yeah, his mother passed away a few years ago, and he take care of his
Father.
father.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if somebody else now came here
Oh, good.
and
Take a video.
yeah,
So he living in Jerusalem.
somebody that live in Jerusalem
Oh.
is yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
We got a lot of disciple.
A lot of what?
Disciple.
Disciple.
Means students.
Students.
Yeah,
Students.
Talmidot.
Everywhere.
Talmidim.
This is a new book about the name of the book is the lost world of the Freemasons.
Lost the
The
world
lost world
of
of the Freemason.
Freemasonry.
The Freemason.
But it's two different book.
It's
Different.
two different books,
Oh, I thought the same
but
book.
in the second book here is a chapter
Yeah.
about
Okay.
the lost world of the Freemason.
Okay.
I took the chapter
Ah.
and I make it all
Okay.
book just about the subject of,
So interesting. Wow.
because of course the Freemason do idolatry, they do all kind of idolatry, right? They worship
Adultery. Yeah.
they worship the devil.
Devil.
yeah.
Devil. Yeah. Freemason. You know Freemason.
Not
那
not
个石匠嘛，自由石匠那个。
共济会。
对啊，就是那个。
not in the low level, in the high
No,
level.
very
They are
dangerous.
Illuminati, they call them.
So you know lots about that.
Well, yeah, I know a little bit about. They have a religion, a mythology.
Methodology.
Mythology.
Yeah.
The religion is more like science
Yes.
religion,
Sure.
and like Rudolf Steiner, like it's more like anthropology. It's more science mystic. So they learn about all different story of Greece mythology, Sumer mythology, all kind of different god, like it is a science, You can learn mystic as a science, as technique, as wisdom,
科学上的
you know,
这个基督徒的科
how
学
to develop, how
这
to
个是这个 cult，
how to develop the spirit, you know, you can learn it like, not like a god, not
Sure.
like a religion, you can learn it like a wisdom.
opposition enemy of God，
Not like science. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
you have a
Science.
physical science and you have spiritual science.
科学讲科学的那
Like
基督教科学它是异端，它实际上是基督徒这个科学派。
so the Freemason have a story. Their Mashiach is Hiram. Hiram, the builder of the temple,
Yeah.
the architect to build the temple. His name was Hiram.
כן.
This was the name of the king of Tsor too, in the north. His name was Hiram too.
כן.
There are two Hiram. Is Hiram the king of Tsor? Our sage said that he lived 1,200 years. He was Hira, the friend of Judah, and he became Hiram the. Alright, so it's an important personality. He was in a very good relationship with David and after with Solomon. And Solomon asked the king of Tzor, of Sidon, of Lebanon today. He asked, send me a wise man to build the temple. שלח לי איש חכם.
זה biblical,
זה האקרונים of משיח זה. The last letter of שלח לי איש חכם is משיח.
משיח, wow.
Alright, so חירם it's like the letter of חמור, donkey.
Dank je, ja. כן.
The way it is written in the Bible, his name sometimes is Hiram, sometimes is Hirom, sometimes is Choram. Choram is exactly the same letter of Chamor, donkey.
Some number, number.
You know the donkey.
Donkey.
We talk a lot about the donkey in my book. You know this. You know me. We talk a lot about the donkey of Mashiach. Alright, so. The king Hiram called Hiram the architect Huram, Avi, my father. He called Hiram the architect my father.
Oh.
Why the king of Tzor call the architect my father?
Oh.
It's like he have a lot of respect to him.
Oh, okay.
It's like it is a organization and he's in the top
To honor him.
on the organization, even above him, in the secret societies, the secret of architecture. You know, there was in the old time all kind of different secret, mathematic secrets, like Pythagoras, all kind of secrets, holy mathematics, secret mathematics. So, and the father of Hiram was a Jewish, the architect, right? But his father used to live in Tzor, in the north, in the nation of, and his father was from the tribe of Naphtali,
Oh, Natalie.
and his mother from the tribe of Dan.
Okay.
Right, so for the Freemason, Masons means the builder.
Yes.
They want to build the temple.
With the hands.
So it's
with
like the
stone.
builder of the temple. Alright, so they believe that in their religion that the temple is something very important and they want to build it. Alright, so and so they have a story. The story it's about a secret.
Secret.
It's a secret word. Is one word that is free word. That if you don't know the secret word, you cannot build the temple. Like we have a secret word of Mashiach. Yimach. there was a Jewish curse, Jesus, Yimach, is acronym of 3 words. Yitzchak Mashiach Chen. So, they have a secret word too. So there was a Freemason in low degree that asked from Hiram the secret, how to build the top secret of the
building.
of the building of the temple. He didn't want to tell them, so they killed him.
Oh,
This is a legend, so the secret was lost.
okay.
All right? So it's like they don't know, the Freemason, what is the secret of the building of the temple. Now, I have few disciples, Freemason, and I teach them what is the secret word of the Freemasonry. What is the same thing? Yitzchak Mashiach Chen Yimach, that equal Chen. Chen is grace, is the Ark of Noach. Noach and Chen is the same letter. The Ark of Noach, Ark it means a word in Hebrew. So I teach them a few years ago about, and one day one of them told me that when he was he remembers that when he was in the degree of 18, in the Freemason, there are 33 degrees, but when he was in the degree of 18, they teach him that the secret word of the Freemason is Yimach. Yimach. This 3 letters. Yimach. Yimach. What is the acronym of it? They don't know the acronym, what it is, but he told me, they teach him. I said, it cannot be, they stole it from me. He said, no, it's a book 500 years old from the Templars. It's a very old book. That it is written there that the secret word of the Freemasonry is Yimach.
Amazing.
Okay, so how, you know that the Freemason call Hiram Abif. They call him Abif, what is like Avi, my father. Abif. It's like they make a mistake, but there are many secrets about Abif, the way it is, the way they call him, Abif. They call him Hiram Abif or Abif. Alright, so I do the gematria Abif with the filling letter, with the filling letter, Aleph, A, Bet, Bet Yutaf, Aleph have 3 letters, Bet have 3 letters, Bet Yutaf, Yud has 3 letters, Yud Vav Dalet, Yud, and Pei Aleph. So I do the gematria, I receive Yitzchak Mashiach Chen.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Or I take what it is written in the Bible about Hiram, that his father is from the tribe of Naphtali, and his mother is from the tribe of Dan. Naphtali plus Dan equal Yitzchak Mashiach Chen. It's the same thing, 624.
Number,
Right? So
some number, 数是一样。
I took the belief in Osiris and Isis from Egypt. I do the gematria of Osiris in filling letter with Isis in filling letter equal 2 times 624. And we take the 3 part of the temple, the Dvir, the Echal and the Ulam, in filling letter equal 3 times 624, etc., etc., etc. Also, it's all book that prove that the Mashiach of the Freemason is the same Mashiach of the Christian, and it is the same Mashiach of the Jewish. You know, Baal Shem Tov, it's a story that he met Mashiach. Yisrael Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement. Right? He left his body, right? He was in meditation, and he go very high like he never was before. He wrote this in a letter to his brother-in-law, and he told him the story that I got to the nest of the bird, it means to the place in heaven where is Mashiach. And I asked him, when you will come?
Oh.
He asked Mashiach when he will come.
No one knows. Probably no
So,
one knows.
so he told him when, a verse in Mishle, when יפוצו מנותיך חוצה, when you spring, will spread out. יפוצו מנותיך חוצה, הזקונים of ימח. Right? יפוצו, יוד.
You.
מנותיך מם,
Uh-huh.
חוצה, חטא, ימח. Again, so Abba Shem Tov was very sorry. It will take many generations before my teaching, my spring, will spread all over the world. Right? We are now already the 10th generation from Abba Shem Tov. So he was very sorry. It will take so long. So then Mashiach, to make him feel better, he revealed him three secret word.
Oh, okay.
He revealed him three secret word, and he showed him how with these three secret word we can bring easy Mashiach. He told him the secret of Mashiach.
Okay.
But Abba Shem Tov didn't have permission all his life to reveal these three words. Right? Because different reasons. It have to do with the paradox, you know. Chen, it's a paradox. That the lie is true, etc. It's all kind. It was too much for the people to reveal the secret. They cannot understand. So all his life, he didn't reveal the secret. But you know, when I started to write my book, I didn't know the story of Israel. But I wrote that this book is based on three words: Yitzchak, Mashiach, Chen. And after I see that I have the acronym of Yimach, I said that Yitzchak is the hero of the story, Mashiach is the goal of the story, Chen is the key of Yitzchak to achieve this goal. You know, the secret of the cross, because when I want to achieve something with my left hand. So, if Yitzchak is 208, you want to achieve Mashiach is 358, you have to add 150. So you do minus 150, you receive Chen. Now Chen plus Mashiach equal Yitzchak. Yitzchak is exactly in the middle. So this is the secret of the cross, how to realize your will. I give in the past many lessons about the cross, all this secret, how to realize what you want. The key to realize something. We want to bring Mashiach, okay, but how we do it? What must to be a key, right? For everything we want to achieve in this world, what is only God can, it is a key, right? So this is the secret, how to reveal the key to achieve anything, is the secret of the cross.
Cross.
Right?
So the Mashiach did it.
Yeah, so this have to do with Jesus, of course.
Jesus. No cross. So it's a key. So it's a very deeper, I not fully understand.
You know, it is written
What words?
in Song 145.
Song for song?
Songs, Tehillim.
Technique, so
Poter, you open your hand, and you give food to everybody's will.
I got a
פותח
question.
את ידיך ומשביע לכל חי רצון.
So they're talking about the sacrifice.
Right, it's one of the
Sacrifice.
verses. Right, so
Do you, what about book Zechariah?
I like very much Zechariah. Zechariah equal Ariel.
Zechariah, I got some Christians. So Zechariah,
You talk about the chariot, about the horse,
Zechariah
the book
14.
of Revelation,
Yeah. One book before
Malachi, yeah.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Malachi. Zechariah last one, 14, chapter 40 say, the day of the Lord will all the nation to, talking about all nation to against Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Then say, and the law will be go forth to fighting against those nations. So my question is when will happen or already happened? The things?
I don't think it's happened.
No, not yet.
No.
Okay.
So do you think it will happen? Or it's...
Oh.
You know, all the nation will come to Jerusalem. We have to build the temple.
So lots of things, lots of people run away. So you need to free, run. Huh?
Run to where?
I don't know. Ask you when happened.
You talking? You said that Jerusalem will be conquered.
Yes,
as a
yes.
nation. Well, it's not always literally what the prophet
Literally,
said.
no.
So you
also
don't
literally.
think it will be true?
I don't know, but usually a bad prophecy
Prophecy, yeah.
don't must to happen, and it can happen in a good how you say,
Positive.
in a positive way.
Yeah.
Or it's depend of interpretation. What it means that they conquer Jerusalem. Maybe it's something good. Maybe there are no bad things in the Torah.
Okay, so
Everything bad in the Torah can be interpreted as good.
So everything together, bad, good, light, and darkness, they compromise each other.
Everything can be
No.
can have a good interpretation,
Sure,
and the
sure.
way it's happened, it depends of our interpretation, how we interpret it.
Sure.
Okay. So sometimes something bad
You
can
know,
have a good interpretation.
so you're living in Jerusalem, you're living here,
Yeah.
so you don't worry about.
No, you know, if somebody kill me,
Yeah.
it can mean that I gave him money,
Oh.
right? You give me donation, right?
Yeah.
Donation in Hebrew is blood,
Oh.
right? Blood.
Oh, really?
Money is blood in
I
Hebrew.
didn't know that.
So it's like you give me blood, so you're already dead. You don't have to die anymore because you give donation, right?
So oh,
You know,
wow.
you give life. Money is life. Blood is life.
Blood is alive.
You can buy with the money food, and the food become your blood, your life,
I see.
and so you give your blood.
This is why.
It's a sacrifice.
This is why God ask you need to put money in house of God. So important.
Yeah. And the priest is a killer.
Killer.
He kill, right?
It's a key. It's a key.
To kill.
Yeah.
To kill.
Key for life.
No kill. Kill. To kill.
Or to kill.
Yeah, because you gave me money, it's like I kill you, right?
Oh, okay.
Right, so the priest is like right, he kill animal, and he live from the donation. It's like he kills he kills everybody, but he kill him in a good interpretation.
Oh,
Right, so it's all depend of interpretation.
sure.
Alright, so it can be a good it is writing something bad, and if I don't understand, if I understand bad, so it might happen the way it is written. But if I give a good interpretation, it can arrive in a good way that everything good, everybody happy.
Sure.
It's not bad. You see?
Very interesting the way how look. The Jewish culture very different.
It's why
Interpretation very different.
Hebrew it's a
Hebrew, yeah.
holy language.
Yes, I understand.
And come back to this. With this, we prove that the same Mashiach that was revealed to Abba Shem Tov, right? He give him a hint, 3 words. That is 1 word, because Abba Shem Tov says that Mashiach will make from all the Torah 1 word. Right, so it's the same Mashiach for everybody. It doesn't matter who. For the Muslim, for the Indian, for the Chinese, for the Christian, it's because Mashiach he is so high that in the place where is Mashiach, in this place we are all the same.
For sure.
We have the same face.
You mean
It's like here, in this place, right? The third eye. We have all the same face. Different faces like different opinion. Here, we have different opinion. Somebody sees...
but here is the same.
Here we are all the same. So, it doesn't... So, Mashiach make unity.
For sure.
The first man, before he became Mashiach, the Yechida was with him, but she was not yet part of him inside. She was just going with him, the first man. He was not created with the Yechida, with the part of soul of referred to Mashiach. Right? You know, the soul have nefesh, have to do with the liver.
Yeah.
Ruach have to do with the heart, the emotion. Neshama, soul have to do with the brain.
So, and the brain
Is a
is
chaya,
brain.
close around light.
Yeah.
The secret of the sun. The woman, she's dressed with the sun, and is above the sun. That is the Yechida, what is referred to Jesus. All right. So there are 5 parts of the soul, and Mashiach is a general Yechida of the first man. But the first man, he was not yet Mashiach, and when he got to sin, the Mashiach left him. So he fell apart. We are different part of the first man, each one of us. He fell off millions parts, the first man. You know,
So talking about his body.
because the
For
Mashiach make unity. And if we don't have Mashiach, we are not in unity. So somebody say, this is the truth. Somebody else said, no, this is the truth. One say, he said, this world is more important, physical. Another said, no, the spirit is more important. Right? Everybody say different point of view. Right? But we said, like we have different opinion, we have different faces.
Sure.
Right? Each face is like a different way how to see life. But in this place, we have all the same face, so Mashiach make unity. So I wrote this book to show even to the people that worship idolatry, that I know their Mashiach. It's the same Mashiach of the Jews, the same Mashiach of the Christians, the same Mashiach of everybody, and I prove it. This is the lost word of the Freemason. You call it Abif equal Yitzchak Mashiach, etc., etc. Right? So, this idea of to make unity, to make peace in the world and to make unity, that everybody believe in one Mashiach, in one God, etc.
So if you're talking teacher Islam people,
They believe that Jesus is Mashiach too.
they
Yes,
say Jesus only.
They don't say he's God. They say he's not God, but they believe.
No. They say he only prophet.
No.
Islam.
They believe he's Mashiach.
Oh,
They're
really?
Yeah.
You mean who believe?
The Islam believes that Jesus is
yes.
a Mashiach.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But lots
They don't say he's God. They
They
say
don't say-
the Christians are wrong in this. And they believe that Jesus is Mashiach. So,
lots of people say lots of Islam say Jesus is the only prophet.
yeah, but it is, they believe that is not only prophet, is Mashiach too, and it is written in their religion, if the Jewish and the Christian will do peace together, they will submit to them.
They will what?
Submit. They will accept them. It's not anymore Islam. If the Jewish do peace with Christian,
You're surrounded.
Islam it means submit.
Submit.
Submit. It's like
Totally,
I believe in you.
Yeah, just open eyes.
Yeah, it means you command me. You control me. You command me. I have to do whatever you tell me to do.
This is why.
And the Jewish do peace with the Christian. With Christianity, it's not Islam, because this is what it is written. They will submit
Sure.
to them. Okay, so Islam is no, you don't have a Jewish source.
No.
Jesus is Jewish, right? And Hiram, the Mashiach of the Freemasons, is Jewish too.
Sure.
So you mean like different one has different Mashiach?
No, it's the same for everybody.
I mean,
But Mashiach, there are three personalities of Mashiach. There are four levels of Mashiach.
4 level.
Yeah, there are, like in the book of Revelation, there are 4 riders on 4 horses. He's the rider on the white horse. Sorry. So, where we was? So, in the book of Revelation, there are 4 riders on 4 horses, right? You know the book of Apocalypse, the Revelation? So, is the head of the lion appear, came, lion is in the right. So this refers to Abraham. Abraham is the right, the south, right? He came, and then appear the horseman on the white horse. Right? This refers to the right, it means the love. Right? And this has to do with the priesthood, the Cohen, always refer to the right hand in Kabbalah, the right hand. After left is the red, is the judgment, right? Right. Appear a bull in the left, baby bull, he say, come, and came the rider on the red horse, right? This like the Levi, this is Yitzhak. And after appear a head of a man, and he say, came, this is Yaakov. Yaakov is always, is connected to the man, to the beauty of the first man, like it is written.
Sure, Jacob.
This is the Tiferet Adam, the beauty of the first man, referred to Yaakov. And after appears the eagle, the bird, and he say, came, and then appears the rider on the green horse.
Grey house.
The green.
Right.
The green horse, right? The white green horse. Okay, so this is the way they appear. The first one is like you go from up to down, but really in the brain you go from low to up. It means the lowest one is Avram. Avram always refers to the donkey, to the body. After is the rabbi, that it's Eliyahu Navi, is a priest, Cohen Tzedek, is part of Mashiach, the soul of Mashiach. Above this is Eliyahu Navi, referred to Yitzhak. Yitzhak equal Pinchas. Yitzhak have 4 letters that equal 4 times Eliyahu. Eliyahu have 4 souls, etc. All right, so Yitzhak, Pinchas is Eliyahu. And this is riding on the red horse, the fire. right? The letter Shin. Shin is a 21 letter. Yitzchak is a 21 generation.
Oh.
Right? He refers to the left, to the fire. This is water, Avram. This is fire, this is air. After he's riding on the black horse,
Barak.
this is what you call the Chaya, is a part of the soul of Mashiach called Chaya. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya. Chaya, it can be the beast. It means a beast. It can be the 666. But in the holiness, the beast is Mashiach ben David. And this is the secret of the Son. This is a rabbi.
Oh.
He's a rabbi, he's a rabbi. Right? And above this, above Mashiach ben David, you have the riding on the green horse. Green equal Yeshu, Jesus, same gematria.
Okay.
This refers to Jesus, this Mashiach ben Yosef. And it's all the same, it's all one soul that split to four. It's one soul that in the past split to four parts. And the Chaya split to 5 parts. You know, in the book of Revelation, when you talk about the beast, right? First of all, you talk about 3 beasts. One that came from the earth, one that came from the sea, and one that came from the abyss, from the abyss, right? And the Chaya, it's really one Chaya, but have 3 elements, what we call the order. Order is 3 generations. The horse, the mule, the donkey, what we call the horse, the mule, the donkey. The sun, the moon is 3 generations, like it is written that you will be filled with the sun, and before the moon, like above the moon, Dorim 1 to generation.
Oh.
The 3 generation is an Iran. Below the generation, this is a woman. Below is the moon.
Okay, sure.
Under her legs is the moon, above her head is the sun. She's dressed with the sun because she's close around lights, I would call it dress. And it is before the sun too, right? In the songs 72.
Oh, sun.
Lifnei Shemesh, before the sun, above the sun, Yinon Shmo, his name is Yinon, and all the nation will be blessed from him.
Okay.
This is Jesus for the nation. Yinon Shmo Veid Bachu, have the acronym of Yeshu. Yeshu equal Yarok, green. This is the rider on the green horse.
Okay.
Okay? So everything that it is written that it seems to be very bad, his name is deaf, etc. It's all just question of interpretation, what really we talk about. We can give a good interpretation for everything that it is written in the book of Revelation. Okay, so we talk about 4 parts of Mashiach. Like in Zechariah, he talk about 4 Harashim. Harashim, it's like 4 wise men.
Okay.
That they will cut the corner of the enemy of the 4 sides of the world. And he talk about horse in different color. Right? He talk about different horse. So I teach, I give lesson about this.
Yeah. It's like you said, different one has different interpretation.
We can give a good interpretation, especially in Hebrew, because Hebrew is the
Yes.
holy language.
So it's not like a different rabbi has different interpretation, like Rashi, or... So
Rashi talk about literally what it means. You don't go to secret, to deep secret. It can be sometimes very deep, but it talk about literally what it is written literally, pshat. Pshat it means
Yeah.
the revealed
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the Torah.
The simple.
Not hints, not hiding. All the Torah, it's not a book of stories. There are different levels of understanding.
Okay. But it's like, for example, like in the Revelation,
Yeah.
said there will be final judgment.
Yeah.
Final judgment. Every person, all the people will come to the big throne, facing the judgment.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the standard? Do you think, and then, so the standard?
We have to understand that when we talk about the coming of Mashiach, there are different steps.
Different step, yes.
Different steps. In the beginning, the coming of Mashiach must to be completely in a natural way, natural development. No miracle.
No miracle.
No miracle. In the beginning.
Uh-huh.
It must to be in a natural way. It means the word is the same word we know.
You mean like a natural way, like a human being?
Like we know, like everything happen in the world. If I have money, I can go buy stuff. If I don't have money, I cannot buy, you know.
So like a human
So
being.
the same way we have to bring Mashiach in a natural way. Like a plant, right? We call the Mashiach plants too. Plants grew from the earth.
Okay.
You know. He developed himself.
Okay.
He grew up slowly, right? It's not something that came from heaven. But it is written about Mashiach that he came from heaven too.
Yeah.
So you
So
think
really, everything we build from below came from heaven, but we don't see it. Because it's symmetry. Everything we do here happened from up to down. If we build the temple here, so God builds the temple above. The same thing.
Same thing.
But when we will build the temple, this will be the meeting between high and down, not before.
you mean the temple?
The temple. Only when we build the temple, the first temple, when it will be built, it will be connected with the temple that came from above. So we build the temple, it can come from above, both together.
Same thing.
It's the same temple, but now we don't see the spirit. But the building of the temple, it can be 40 years after Mashiach come. Because we don't build the temple before we have peace in all the world.
No, couldn't be.
So to get peace in all the world
So
can
must-
take time.
He had to come in first.
You have to come
First.
and you have to make peace, and we don't know that is him. He's a plant. He can be the priest, right? In Zechariah, when he talk about the plant, he say he will be a priest on his chair. It's a plant, something that grew from below. We don't see the connection with God.
But Matthew 24 said, he coming with the clouds, with also angel
Yeah.
with him. So
This will
we
be.
can see.
This will happen. That
Yeah.
we'll see him with the
Yeah.
cloud, with the angel, only after the building of the temple, not before.
Beginning of the temple.
After we build the temple.
Oh, after that.
After
this. Okay.
Okay. Only after this.
But it's ready here. The temple, everything's ready here, Jerusalem.
It's
No,
not,
not
it's
yet.
not serious. No, it's not
But
serious.
a lot of people say a lot of things already.
You know, to build the temple, you have to receive a permission from a prophet.
From
A prophet.
A prophet.
There are 3 commandments that you need a prophet to do it. You need a special permission.
So who?
3 commandments. To make a king,
King.
to make Mashiach ben David, to give the kingdom to somebody, we need a prophet. After the prophet, after the king have to do the war against Amalek. We need a prophet. He cannot come somebody and say, I'm going to kill Amalek. He cannot come somebody and say, I decide I am the king. Must to be a special permission from all the world that it's happened.
Oh, okay.
And who gives the permission of all the world that it's happened? The priest. The priest, you know,
Yeah.
he do Birkat Kohanim, they are free blessing.
Yeah.
The gematria of all the free blessing equal 3 time reshut, permission. It means, let's say that I ask my rabbi to bring back Jesus legally to Am Yisrael. What I want to do is to bring back Jesus to Am Yisrael.
So what did he say?
So, if he accept, when he will accept, all right. So far, he say yes, no, he don't accept right now,
okay.
all right, because he cannot be accepted in Am Yisrael. Everybody will be against. He cannot work right now. So he's not going to do something that nobody listen. It makes no sense.
But he believe you.
But
Yeah.
if he accept, when it will be the time, and he will say yes. All right, so he gives me a amount of money to do like redemption of the firstborn. We talk about $2 million all the time. You heard this. I have many thought about the two blood. It's the two blood that refer to two souls that have to do with the how you say the firstborn right.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's the firstborn from the father.
Firstborn son.
Refer to the blood of Pesach. You know, it's like Esav, it's the body that was sacrificed. It's like Esav, right? He's the firstborn to his father.
Yes.
And it's another, is a Brit Milah too. Right? It's a circumcision that refers to the blood of Yosef. Yosef is the firstborn to the mother. That refers to Jesus. It's two blood. When we go out of Egypt, we have to do 2 commandments that have to do with blood.
You got a bird.
Yeah, it's a
Outside.
clock.
A clock. Okay.
So he count 8 times to tell me.
Tell you time. What a time. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, you call it a cookie.
Okay.
It's not a real one. It's just. Okay, so we do the ceremony, okay? He said Baruch haba b'shem Hashem,
Sure.
equal 2 times million. We talk about 2 million, 2 times million with the filling letter. And then I will bless him Birkat Kohanim. If he does this, it's like he have authorization from the leadership of the world to be king. Because Esav, the angel of Esav, what we call the devil, is originally Jewish. Esav born Jew. Right? He has Brit Milah when he was 8-day baby, like Yaakov. Esav born Jew. So he have to come back to Israel.
Oh.
Right? We lost him. The bad inclination.
He been cursed. I think I'm reading the Isaiah 34 something.
Yeah,
He's been cursed.
but Leah, she's cursed too. So what? Everything can have a good interpretation.
Oh, wow.
But when you say good interpretation, it's only the interpretation. It doesn't mean it's really true. Sometimes
Interpretation, God give us, when he give us the Torah, right?
Torah, yeah.
What says a snake to Eve? When you learn Torah, you will create word. You will be like God. You will create your word. How come? How we create word? Whatever we think, this become the reality. If I think good, will be good.
Too dangerous. Yeah.
If I don't feel good, will be no good. Whatever I think, if I am optimist, I will have good life. If I am pessimist, I will not have good life.
So this means like now I understand, fully understand. So I also argued with my friends. Many friends said the same. If I think it's good, it's good. But
no. There can be interpretation. It depends of the imagination.
yeah, sure.
But the imagination can be holy. Imagination, dimayon, it's like dam, it's like blood. It can be pure blood, and it can be impure blood, like a woman having sometimes not pure blood. Right? The brain is female, the left. The understanding, the imagination came from the mother side of the brain. The wisdom, the point came from the father. And the understanding, the analyzing, etc., came from the woman and have to do with imagination. To understand something, to develop all kind of picture about reality. Okay, so it is somebody that have a good imagination, so he can become a holy prophet. And it is somebody that have bad imagination, so he give bad interpretation for what he see, and he will be a false prophet.
Yeah.
So that's like the human being is like the center. But I mean the Bible said, God said, what I say, only what I say. If I say yes, it's yes. If I say no, it's no. It's not like how you interpret.
You know, when it is written something in the Torah, the word in Hebrew, I can calculate how much equal a word. To calculation, Gimatia. Okay? So let's say...
Mathematics.
Yes.
Mathematics is nobody, you cannot argue about mathematics. Nobody can argue about mathematics. 2 and 2 is 4. Alright? So a rabbi called me and he told me, well, I think Jesus is not important. So I tell him, Yeshu equal Chashuv, equal important in Gimatia. It's 316.
So he couldn't say anything.
So I give him like a hint, a stamp from God that is important, because in the Torah you learn from one thing about another thing. From one thing about another thing. It's what you call Gzera Shava. Let's say that it is written a certain word in a certain way in one place, and only in another place in all the Bible. Only in 2 places is written this word in this form, with this letter. So I can learn from here to here. It is a similarity between this and this. It means I can learn from here to here and from here to here. If Mashiach equal Nachash, snake, it means in somehow they are the same. How I know that the Mashiach is like the snake? What is said Jesus about this? You should put me on the thing like that snake of Moses.
Yeah.
So you can, to be healed from the snake, you have to reveal the good snake. To be healed from the bad snake, because the people was bite from the bad snakes, and then God said to Moses to build a tall stuff,
holding,
and put a snake on it, a statue of a snake, and who will watch it will be healed from the snake. It means I have to watch the snake very well to be healed from the snake.
It's true.
It's a paradox. So a snake can be good, can be very bad.
Yeah, so that's why we have to...
But the Torah, when I learn Torah, Torah teach me wisdom. What is good, what is bad, you know. How I know.
So I think
How I know what God want for me now, not yesterday. Now, how I know. All right, so everybody can say anything you want if you don't learn, if you don't know nothing. But if we learn Torah, everything is written in the Torah. All the creation. Even the Illuminati, even the religion of the Freemason, you find it in the Torah. Like I said, in the Torah it is written about Hiram that his mother she's from the tribe of Dan, and his father is from Naphtali. Naphtali plus Dan equal Yitzchak Mashiach, the free sacred word of. Alright, so in the Torah, when you learn more, you know what is right and what is wrong. Now, if I have a bad imagination, I can do Gematria too, but my conclusion is wrong. I can, if I have good imagination, so my conclusion is good. And to know if it is good or not, you have to see all the picture, all the big picture, how it all one. If I can prove you, let's say that I say that the Rabbi Melubavitch is a horse. Right? So somebody else might say, no, he's an elephant, why a horse? I can prove in 10 different ways in mathematics that the Rabbi Melubavitch is a horse, not one way. In 10 different ways, I can prove that is referred to what I call the horse, etc. All right, so and so if you learn it, let's say like science, you know.
yeah, like life science.
Like science, it's a natural development. It's a plant. This is a way. It is somebody that he received from above, and it can be true. It can be not true too. You can receive from above. You think it's the Holy Spirit, but really it's not holy. Everybody can think that he received a revelation from above. How you know what is true, what is not true? You learn.
Yeah.
And when you are attached to the details of the letter exactly the way they are written, it means what is more details of the number. If Mashiach equal, if we have 612 commandments, why 613? 613 commandments. Why? Prove me. I can prove you. Why? In different way, in the word of the Torah. Okay? So we have tradition that is 613, but we can prove it in mathematics.
With number, yes.
With number, you prove it.
Everything.
You can prove it, and it's a lot of details.
You remind me something. You know, how many children do you have?
2.
You have 2. Okay, and so, like 2 children, 2 sons, 2
sons, 2 boys.
2 sons. Okay. Like one son said, "I know you are my father. I can prove you are my father." And so he loves you. He has a relationship with you. And another son, oh, it's like only in a mathematical way. You are my father, but there's nothing else. Like okay, I know you are my father, but you know, it's like I only want to prove you are my father, and there's no relationship. You know. So what I'm asking is like this, or thinking is like this. If we know God is our God, He created you and He created me, He creates everybody. He's like the father of us, right? Do you call Him the father?
Of course.
Yeah. Sure. So we have, for example, like when your son is crying, he has tears, and you understand you are his father. Okay, oh, my son, you know, he's sad because what, and you fully understand. But another, like the scientist, when he says the tears, so, oh, the tears includes 90% water, 5% what, and some percent what, So it's like, I think, like two directions.
We need, we have brain, we need brain.
Yeah,
We have heart,
yeah,
we need heart.
yeah,
We have everything, we have both.
yes.
Alright, so God give us brain
Uh-huh.
to think,
Yeah.
to calculate,
Uh-huh.
and you can calculate only in Hebrew, in the holy language.
Yes.
You can do gematria in English too, but it's not serious like it's in Hebrew. And if I want to learn Torah, I can learn it only in Hebrew. I cannot learn Torah
In English or in
in
something
English. I cannot understand what Jesus said
else.
if I learn it in English.
Sure. Totally
If Jesus said 666 is the number of the beast, why? Why?
Tell me why.
You want to know why?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 666, the beast is the secret of the snake, right? The bed snake. If I write the Nachash in symmetry, Nachash has to do with Chen, has the letter of Chen. What it means, it's the beauty of symmetry in Hebrew. Nachash, the first two letters, the letter of Chen, Noach, Chen. And if I write Nachash in symmetry with Nun in the middle, Nun, Chet, Chet, Shin, Shin, equals 666. Now, if I reverse the symmetry, I put the Shin in the middle, I write Nachash, Chana, Nun, Nun, Chet, Chet, Shin, I will receive Lucifer. Right? So in one symmetry I receive Lucifer, the way they call the beast. In another way I will receive 666. Alright, so, and in another place it talk about 153 fish. Why 153? What I care if it is 153 or 154? It teaches me something. If in the Torah it is written in number, it's not just a number, it's not just a story.
Has meaning. Yeah.
Now, how I know what is the meaning 153 if I don't learn, if I don't do gematria, if I don't do mathematics? It's a square of good, of tov. It means good equals 17. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 until 17 equal 153. And the book of Matthew, right, have 28 chapters, refer to 28 times in the book of Cohen. It's time to give birth, and it's time to die, etc. It's time to plant. What is written in the first chapter? Abraham give birth to Yitzchak, Yitzchak give birth to Yaakov, etc. Right, time to give birth. After the second chapter, all those kill all the children in Bethlehem. Time to die, etc. It's parallel. Okay, so in the chapter 17, what is the 17 letter in the alphabet? P. What it means? Mouth. It's a time to ask. Now it's the 70 times, it's time to ask. What happens there? They said to Jesus, we have to pay the money for the temple, the half of the shekel. We don't have money, what we do? So he tells them, go to the sea
Got a fish.
and fish.
Or a corn.
You see the connection, 17, with the fish and with the letter pay. Because in the mouth of the fish, they find the money they need. And it's time to ask. They ask money, right? Levakesh, to ask, it's the same letter of bet shekel. 2 shkalim. 2 shkalim. Because 1 shekel is the secret of the $2 million. And we have to do the ceremony twice, 2 times, so we need $4 million to do this ceremony. Alright, so I show you how things are connected together. Okay?
Your family from priest family. You son.
How I know that I am a real priest? Most of the priests are not priests. How I know? How I know?
Have you testified Have you?
I don't have a paper of my
You
family.
don't have paper?
No, I don't.
But your family was living here for a long time.
I am Cohen, so I
Yeah.
am probably
Yeah.
Cohen, but I prove how I know. Okay?
Yeah.
You know, in the Torah,
他
there
们就
are,
祭祀讲述。
there are 54 parashot.
Yeah.
Parasha, it's different chapter. It's the parasha of Bereshit, after is parasha of Noach, after is Lech Lecha, go to your way, go to, right? Have story of Abraham, etc. So, in all the Torah, there are 54 parashot. Each parasha split to 7 parts that we read every week, and we read all the Torah every year. Okay? So, how many parts we have all together? 55 times 7. 55, 54 part times 7. That equals 378, what is $2 million. This is the last part.
Okay.
Okay? So we have in the Torah, in the 5 book of Torah, 378 parts. And in the part 242, that equal Ariel is a blessing of the priesthood.
Oh.
Right?
Wow.
Okay, so I give you now I give another hint. Because everything you can prove it in different way if it is true. And I can prove it in many ways. But I'll show you another one. I have a second name, Shlomo.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shlomo. Okay. Middle name.
Yeah,
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 okay.
but when I born, they give me the name of my grandfather.
Oh.
That his name was in French Francis, and in Hebrew Shlomo.
Okay.
So I received a second name. So my name is Ariel Shlomo,
Ariel.
or Ariel Francis.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So Shlomo, by the way, equal 5 times Cohen, 5 times priest. 377 equal 5 times 75.
So you proved.
70, Shlomo equal 375, 5 times 75 equal 375. Okay, so how many times is written in the Bible the name Shlomo?
I don't know.
242.
Oh,
That
wow.
equal Ariel. Now, if I do the gematria of all the 242 times that he is written Shlomo, 242 times 375, how much equal? Cohen times 75 times Ariel Cohen Alloro. So equal Cohen, 75 is Cohen, Cohen times Ariel Cohen Alloro. Alright, so,
Wow.
so it's a hint. As far he proves that Ariel is Shlomo, because it is written Ariel times Shlomo. He make a connection between Ariel and
Oh,
Shlomo.
my God.
Okay?
I see.
So if I talk about 3 generations, Yishai, David, Shlomo, that is the horse, the mule, and the donkey, so I refer to Shlomo. The donkey refers to the Shlomo and refer to the moon. Because Shlomo is the 15th generation of Am Yisrael, is a full moon.
Oh.
Until the exiles are exactly 30 generations, that is 1 month. Yoshiyahu is the last one before exile, is the 30 generation from Abraham. So Shlomo refers to the full moon, so it's right. So Shlomo refers to the moon, etc. Right? It is a sun, it is a moon, it is something between. It is a good, it is a evil, but evil
And the
not
good.
must to be evil. Evil can
Be
be
good.
below. In Hebrew, milra, it means from below, from evil. The land called in Aramaic ara, with the word ra, what it means evil. Evil don't must to be evil, or it's depend of interpretation. Who says that below is bad?
Sure.
The holy land it's like the holy
Yeah.
evil. Because evil is below, good
Sure.
is above,
Yeah,
is
God.
spiritual.
Got it everywhere.
Right?
Got it
So,
everywhere.
so,
Yeah.
so if I learn Torah correctly, and and I understand that evil is not must to be evil. So maybe the tree of knowledge, good and evil, is not evil. And maybe the snake is a Mashiach. He had a good intention, but I was not smart enough to understand what he said. So God cut his legs, because he's too smart. He teach me how in fantastic ways the lie is true too. The lie is infinite power. The lie is more high of the truth. The truth is very limited. It's this world.
Wow.
2 and 2 is 4 and it's all. But the light is an infinite.
We need to stay for 1 year to learn
Okay, so
learn from
Chen,
you.
my book is the Ark of Noach. It's based on the word Chen, but it is written in the Bible, Sheker HaChen. The Chen is lie. Alright, so maybe I am a liar, but I can be a good liar. Alright, so it's the secret of Chen, in the last verse of Genesis, is written that Noach find grace in the eyes of God. It's means the same letter in reverse. Can you reverse any Noach? Noach, it's like axioma, anacha. It's mean axioma. Any axioma you have about reality, can you reverse it? If you cannot reverse it, if you can reverse it, you will never die. You have eternal life.
Oh, you already have.
The secret of the rectification of all word and all vessel is to hold opposite. This glass, if it's a good matter, it can support very cold and very hot, and it not break. But if it cannot hold opposite, it's going to break. Because it's or good or bad. It cannot be both of them, both in holiness.
Sure.
You see?
A choice.
So,
It's a free will.
so the secret of Mashiach, why Mashiach is a snake? Because he holds opposite. So you can hold opposite and just be a liar, literally liar. It's very bad. And you can be all the paradox. Can understand not how can I go to the Freemason and learn the religion and learn about the idolatry, except if I am able to give it a good interpretation. So then I make a correction. Let's say you think 2 and 2 is 5. Right? You're wrong. But I didn't come to you and I tell you you are wrong. Because then you tell you, no, you are wrong. I show you how in fantastic way 2 and 2 is really 5. So then you say, wow, I'm with you. Okay, so this what this book do. With Christianity, this book do with the Freemasonry religion. It means it show you how in fantastic way everything is true. But if I don't understand how it's true, it's not holy. Not yet. I cannot put it to holiness. I don't yet understand how I create God.
So another
Right?
question.
I have to be able to reverse. God create me or I create God? No, maybe I create God. If I'm not able to understand this, I have no chen. Chen is a beauty of, it's like symmetry, like the stone of chen, gemstone. On the choshen, the priest have a choshen with 12 gemstones.
Yeah.
Choshen is the letter of nachash, snake. The priest do rectification of the snake. Okay? So this has to do with chen, because we have 12 stone of chen. This symmetric stone. Okay, so Mashiach ben David do rectification of Eve. Mashiach ben Yosef, Jesus do rectification of the first man. The first man didn't ate the tree of knowledge, good and evil. Jesus didn't eat. how we see in the New Testament that he didn't eat. He want to eat the fig tree. The fig tree is the tree of knowledge, good and evil. And the fruit is not ready, and he curse.
Not ready. Yeah.
And he curse the tree, the fig tree. The fig tree is the tree of knowledge, good and evil. It's what we receive the leaf after the sin from the tree of
I see.
knowledge.
Connection.
It's the same tree.
Oh, wow.
Now I can prove it to you.
Sure. Number.
So, but when they ask him in chapter 24, chapter 24, they ask him in Matthew, Mattai in Hebrew. It means when.
Matthew.
It means the book of time. All the secret of time in this book. And in the chapter 24, they ask him when will be the second coming.
Yeah.
So it's all different thing about it. Say it will be like the day of Noah, make relation to Cohen. Right? And he will say, when the fig tree is ready, it means that the summer is close. When the fig tree start to be ready, summer in Hebrew, kites is like cats, but it means the end of the day. So if you learn it in English, you don't know what it talk about. But if I learn it in Hebrew, a kite, the end of the day is close. Now, in another place, he's going to meet Nathanael, his sixth disciple, right? The sixth one. And when he saw him coming, he said, this guy is a real Israel person of truth. He's a person of truth, he's not a liar. And Nathanael asked Jesus, how you know me? How you know me? So he said, I know you of before,
Far away.
when you was under the fig tree. Right, he met Philip. So, who was under the fig tree? The snake
The snake.
was under the fig tree. I know you from the time your soul was part of the fig tree. Your soul was part of the snake. You are a snake. Still you are not a liar. Now how you know Nathanael is a snake? Who calls snake in the Torah? Dan. Right? Dan. Dan.
Oh, Dan.
Dan. The tribe of Dan calls snake, so it can be a holy snake. Dan is a snake. Like Naphtali is a deer, Dan is a snake. Right? We talked about Dan and Naphtali before.
So why do you say the snake is under the fig tree? The connection with the...
Every artist that will do a picture of the tree of knowledge, good and evil, he will put the snakes there.
I mean, in the
Adam
Bible.
and Eve.
In the Bible. It's only from the artist, but it's not from the Bible.
In the Bible, the snake convinced Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge, good and evil. So he was there, and he pushed her that she touched, because she said, God said, don't touch it. God didn't say, don't touch it.
It didn't say it's a fig tree.
God, Rashi writes that to show her that what God says is not true, he pushed her to touch the tree. When the snake will convince Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge, when they are there. Alright, so he told her, this tree is good, because it is the Torah. The Torah is the tree of knowledge, good and evil, the revealed side of the Torah. It's all what it is. And the tree of life, it's like the soul of the Torah. It's the same tree, it's the inner. It's the tree of life. It's the Torah too. When you learn deeply the Torah, is the tree of life. When you learn just outside of the Torah, this is good, don't do this. This is evil, don't do this. Rule, different rule. Right?
Law.
This is a revealed part of the Torah, but when you learn deep, everything, it's something else.
We have simple one, we have deep one. Yeah.
Okay, you can learn the Torah. All right. So, how I know that Nathanael referred to the tribe of Dan? Let's check. We have 12 disciples of Jesus, and we have 12 sons of Yaakov.
Yes.
Who is the first one of Jesus? Shimon. Shimon Kefa. Right?
Simon.
Peter.
Kefa.
So Shimon is the first one. So there are two orders in the Torah
Andrew.
of the tribe, two main order. Is the way they born, and is the way they used to walk in the desert. The different order. In the desert it was always the same different order. Right? Judah is the first one in the desert. In the order of the flag. Judah. So if we go by the order of the flag, we start with Shimon, not with Judah. Shimon is the fifth one. After Shimon we have Gad. After Gad we have Ephraim. After Ephraim we have Menashe. After Menashe we have Binyamin. After Binyamin we have Dan. The sixth one is Dan, the snake. Now if I take the order of birth, the first one is Reuven. The second one is Shimon, but we start with Shimon. After Shimon is Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, Zulun, Dan. Again, the sixth one is Dan. In the two orders, the sixth one is a snake. Still, you are not a liar. You are a person of truth. Now we understand why he told it to Nathanael, not to somebody else, you are a person of truth. You understand? So, we prove few things. We prove that the fig tree refers to the tree of knowledge, good and evil. Right? And we prove that snake can be good too. Right?
It's true, and God created light, created dark.
Yeah, but
Nothing God
you know, if the snake is too smart for us, because it says that the lie is true, it's too smart.
No,
You know, Abal Shem Tov, he met Mashiach, and he revealed him the secret of Mashiach. The secret of Mashiach is Chen, right? Is the Ark of Noah. Chen equal Nevo. Nevo is the mountain where Moshe was buried when he passed away. Nevo equal Chen. And Nevo is Nun, Bo. The 50 gate of understanding in it. The highest thing that we can understand, you call it in Kabbalah the 50 gate of understanding. What is the 50 gate of understanding? Chen. Nevo equal Chen. And this where he was buried, it means he didn't get, Moshe in his life didn't get the 50 gate of understanding. He didn't achieve.
So you studied.
It is written, our sages says that he didn't achieve the 50 gate of understanding. He achieved it only when he passed away. When he was buried in the mountain of Nun, the 50 in it. Nun it means a fish too, in Aramaic. Moshe is a fish.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so the 50 gate of understanding, if people cannot understand, is too much for the people. So you cannot reveal it.
Yeah.
Don't reveal the free word to the people. They will not understand it. It's too much for the people.
So you studied.
So God cut the leg of the snake because the lie don't have, we say that the lie have no legs, So we don't listen to him. Because he has no legs. He has no legs, it's like he has no money. He don't have the capability to convince you. If he is a millionaire, everything he said you listen. Right?
It's like this.
The ones that have a lot of money is always right.
For God's word, something is very simple, something not so simple. It's not like everything is a parable. It's not like everything is like we have to go deep. For example, when God said, "Don't like you speak to your son, don't touch it. Don't touch it." That's it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's very simple.
But I never denied what it is written in the Torah.
Yeah.
If it is written in the Torah, to eat kosher, I will eat kosher. What I tell you, it's not mean that I eat pig.
So
I say pig it's Esav and pig it's Chazir. I have to come back. We have to bring back the pig back to Am Israel.
Yeah.
We have to make a correction of the pig.
And the purpose is
But
what?
it's not mean that I will eat pig.
Yeah, I mean the purpose.
In the future, it is written that the pig will be kosher. It means it will do like the cow.
Gotta change it.
Yeah, I'm interested in like how do you think the earth, the sun, the moon, because in the Genesis, in the first chapter of Genesis, and where will they go? And what's the world in the future? I mean, like the end of this world, what will happen to the earth? What will happen to the sun?
What happened to the 7,000 exactly? How it be? Nobody know. You know, it will be a different existence.
Yeah,
The last 1,000 years,
Yeah,
it will be a different world. Physically, it will be different.
Physically. So it's like this, you know, for me, I just, when I watch a movie, I see the very beginning, I see the end. So then, the very important, if God, for me, I only have two questions. One is it true or is it not true? If it's true, I have to be very serious. If it's not true, so just forget about it. So when God created us, said like in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, God created the world and created all the human beings like in Genesis. And if God only tell us the beginning and he doesn't tell us about the future, so that means this God, I cannot believe him.
He tell you about everything. He tell you about what is hiding too.
What is what?
What is hiding from us. Everything he tell us.
Yeah, the ending and
And
the
Nistarot, the hiding thing belong to God, right? It is written, and Nistarot la Hashem Elokenu. But Hashem is Elokenu, is our God, it belong to us too. Right?
Yeah.
So everything, the Torah is to use the brain. And you can learn.
That's Torah.
Is no limit for learning. There's no limit.
No limit, not for
But
sure.
we do simply what God asks. Literally. He asked me to not eat this kind of meat or whatever. I do what. But it's always more deep learning. It's the tree of life because God wants us to live forever.
Yeah.
But to get this in this world, not in the spiritual world. I talk about in Judaism. We talk about internal life in this physical existence.
You mean
God wants to live in this world, physical.
physical? You mean the earth will not change?
No, the new earth.
I don't say that it will not change, but
I mean
but still it will be internal life somehow physically.
But how about the people that have already died?
They will come back. It is written that many of them come back, or they will come back if they are part of a big righteousness, if they didn't fix their body, so they will come back as part of the soul of somebody else.
So for
There are
me,
a million questions about the future.
Now, for the future, because it's very important. For example, when I go to the school, I study this, I will ask, what if I study this? For what? Right? So, if I know God created me, and what's the relationship, and then what will be in the future. So, God told me the earth, the sun, and He has to tell me what will happen to them. It's like in the Revelation. It's very clear. Everything will be destroyed. And
So
it
what's the
will
problem?
be new heaven.
They give you the book of Revelation too. It's from God.
Yes.
Right.
So that's what I and also
Another thing I want to tell you. It is the Torah is the plan of the creation. It's the plan of the creation.
Yes.
If the Torah is the plan of the creation, and in the Torah it is written that Eve ate from the tree of knowledge good and evil, this means she have to eat. This is a plan. Now, if you don't understand the plan well enough, you better not eat.
So it's like a plan.
But in a good interpretation, if I convince my rabbi to bring Jesus, it's like I convince him to add the 12 knowledge, good and evil.
But
From his point of view.
yeah.
Alright, so I am the snake. And I have to convince him to do something against our sages, against the Torah. Jesus says that we have to keep everything as the sages tell us to do. Right? So he said, the sages said Jesus is bad, so I don't listen to you for you, Ariel, because you are a snake. But no, you have to listen to me to bring Jesus back. Right? So the life is more complicated of this, and it's all question of interpretation. Because, you know, it is written in the Torah that Cain killed Abel, right? It is written that he killed Abel? What it is written? It is written really that he killed Abel?
What is the?
What it is written in the Torah that Cain killed Abel? Cain and Abel. The two.
Oh, Cain,
the-
Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel.
It is written in the Torah that Cain killed Abel?
Okay.
No, it is written that he met him and he tell him, but he's not written what he told him.
Yeah, sure. So if it's
So what he told him, what it is written in the Torah,
Uh-huh.
and what it is written in the Torah, Cain killed Abel.
Yeah.
So Cain,
Uh-huh.
he did what it is written in the Torah.
Uh-huh.
Because it is written, Cain said to Abel,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't say anything. And it is written that he came and he killed him.
Yeah.
So what he told him? He told him what it is written in the Torah. Alright, so you can understand if we learn the Torah exactly the way it is written in Hebrew, exactly, with all the gematria, with all the details, we can get more deep and more deep and more deep. And it's why we learn Torah.
I see. So I think we have a lot to talk about it. Do you have WhatsApp?
I don't have WhatsApp, I have Facebook.
You have Facebook.
You write Ariel Cohen Alloro with double L, Alloro, and you find me in Facebook.
Okay.
And we have in YouTube facing each other.
I have your YouTube.
And we have in Facebook too facing each other. I
Yeah.
publish there the lesson. There are 1,000 videos. I teach about the Trinity, about the cross, about the body and the blood of Jesus. What is the body and the blood of Jesus? What we do with this?
Okay.
Why it's so important? Right? In Christianity, it's just a point. The Trinity is just a point.
So if you
What we do? What is this Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? What it is? What we do with this? Why it's so important that all the Torah of Mashiach hiding there?
so if God gives us the opportunity, we can talk again. I live in Jerusalem.
Ah, you live in Jerusalem?
I live in Jerusalem.
Very
I stay here. I'm studying Bible study in Bar Ilan also.
very good.
My daughter is also here.
Okay,
So if we have any opportunity, we can
yeah,
talk
so
again.
if you have a group of people and you want to bring them and we make a like a seminar, we make a
Yeah,
you know,
we can
a
make a seminar.
conversation,
Yeah, sure.
ask me question.